Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, lagging like a bitch once again, bringing you the mission 3 of the Resistance campaign in my Brink hard difficulty video walkthrough, and this one is Chen's plans. And this mission, if you're good enough and if you're fast enough, can be a very quick win, because you have to defend, and the defender missions, like I say, if you do them well enough, if you get a decent enough setup, they are very easy. The only problem is, the hard enemy AI is a bitch, and the last minute of every mission can be very testing at times. So you need to have a good setup, you need to have patience, and you need to have a little luck. And the setup that I would recommend, if you're on your own, I would probably say engineer and pray that you have a lot of AI medics that are actually not, complete and utter fucking mongoloid homunculi thalidomides, and you might get through, but medic might be the way to go. I currently am in a 3-man team, so I'm going to be running the medic because I've pretty much done it the entire game, and it's proven to, pay my dividends. And my other two buddies are probably going to be engineers throwing up turrets, because one of them is always an engineer in pretty much everything that he does, and the other guy just seems to like being the engineer in Brink, so why not? And the luxury of the engineer is not only do you have the turret and the mines that are pissing people off, but you can also run around, use your gun and lay down and support yourself, so it massively increases your fire rate and your lethality in the area that you need it to. And the general area of spawns is, their spawn is to my right through that door. If you follow this around, in that terminal there, it's concourse, I think it's called. They can also get through that vent to my right and come in through the room. There's a spawn path that's adjacent to where I am. It's the opposite door that leads into the area that we have to defend. And they can also drop down through the luggage compartment, which is the roof above us. I don't think you're going to be able to see it in this video. That's a turret that is built there. That's a bit dumb. Don't know why the AI did that one, but I'm just glad it didn't see me, or I would be dead, because the turrets really do not mess about. And then you lay one down, and it's almost as if it's got fucking cataracts. But that's the way they can drop down. Those balconies there that I'm looking at, that's a spawn point where they can run through. This one is here, and the opposite door. As long as you've got those 4 areas covered, you should have no problems with this. If you've got 4 people, that's going to definitely help you out. I mean, watch this here. I'm putting tons of bullets in this guy. My gun just doesn't seem to be working, and lo and behold, he fucking rapes me. What did I do wrong then? If anybody's got, a logical solution to how I failed that gunfight, answers on a postcard. Video yourself answering it on an Etch-a-Sketch. I don't mind. But also, if you can keep the command post, you'll get an extra square of life, which might help you out in the end. And this is probably a good level to be the fat guy on, the fat body type. Because A, he can take a little bit more damage, and B, he can use the ridiculously large weapons, which I personally don't think are very good, because every single one of them has a huge reticle and just looks ridiculous. But you never know. You might get good with the guns, they might work for you. They didn't for me. Hence why you're going to see me running around pretty much the entire game with this submachine gun, which I initially didn't like when I first played. I thought it had a little bit too much recoil until I threw a grip on it, and then I fell in love. Even though the fucking grip lowers its range. How can a grip lower a gun's range? It's not like you're putting it over the bloody barrel and bending the path of the bullet. But I'm down again, and I'm not letting it bug me, because it bugs me enough. Enemy is taking our command post! Which is something you're going to get used to people saying, because the AI on this game speaks all the time. And they've always got the most obnoxious voice. There's always one guy like, I am taking the command post! And then as soon as he does it, 3 seconds later, I have taken the command post! Like a fucking song. But you'll see that there's a ton of people getting downed. You've just got to, don't panic, don't get yourself in a shit situation. Right now I've been stuck by a grenade, and other people can pull it off you if you let them. So my buddy there pulls it off me and saves my ass, because I was in trouble. But this is the other door spawn point. They can come from around here. Be careful if you push into this area, because they generally will swarm you. But there it's dead, so I got really lucky. Oh, there's a dude. But the defense missions aren't too bad, and if anything, I might be pushing it here when I say this, they can be fun. And that's FUN. Not some acronym for I hate this game, it sucks anus. Just be careful though. I have full faith that you'll be able to knock this one out. So in this little bit of downtime, because you're going to be seeing me doing the exact same thing I've been doing for the last 5 minutes, I'm going to talk about some future projects, I think, because I haven't talked about them in a while. The first thing I'm going to say is, there hasn't been a legend list update in a while. Excuse me. The reason for that is because I'm lazy. I am a lazy human being. I think it's part of my nature. But I'm going to definitely get around to trying to do it pretty soon, so that all the new people that have joined will finally get the name up in lights, and I can give back to them for showing showing the interest in my channel. After that one, I've currently got Enslaved Journey to the West, or Odyssey to the West, which I haven't even beaten yet, but I've played it, and I've got to say, I am liking it. I've just been so busy. And I also have Splatterhouse, but I don't think I'm going to do a guide to that, because I've played it for about an hour earlier, and I rate don't get it, and I rate am not enjoying it. It feels a bit mashy, it feels a bit, skillless, and that is not the kind of guide that I want to be doing, because, to me, that is fucking Dynasty Warriors. And if I were going to do a guide to Dynasty Warriors, it'd be 30 seconds long, it would say press X and win. That would be the guide. And it reminds me of that a lot, which is definitely a deficit for it, because I'm not digging it. Hopefully I'll understand it and I might change my mind, but I'm not doing it. I already have 007 Bloodstone. Excuse me, my voice is fucking sinking for some reason. I've got it all recorded, that's on 007 difficulty. The game itself is fun, it's pretty simple, but the end section is absolutely garbage. It is one of the most broken, the most annoying, the most atrocious last encounters of a game I've played in a while. And that's saying something when I'm watching Brink gameplay. But I'll probably be getting that up after I finish putting the Castlevania guide up, because if anybody's interested in the Castlevania guide and you're wondering where it's gone, it hasn't gone anywhere. I just thought that the Fallout DLC and this took priority over the Castlevania one, because, to be completely honest, which is something I keep saying, and I don't mean to say it because I believe that that statement denounces that you're not being honest the rest of the time when I like to think I am, so just fucking ignore I said that. The Castlevania guide isn't doing as well as I would have hoped. I realised it wasn't going to be very popular, but when I was uploading it, I was watching my insight stats on YouTube, and they were sinking. And it's a very disheartening feeling. It's the kind of feeling that makes me understand why people stop doing YouTube, because it gets to that point where you're putting so much into your videos, you're trying your best to do, the best quality commentaries, getting everything up even though your internet might not be the best at uploading, because mine fucking certainly is not. And that is the worst. That is just soul destroying. And you just get to that point where when only 20 people have looked at the video, and it's took you, 20 hours to do the videos, it gets you down a bit, but I'm not going to dwell on that, because I'm still enjoying what I'm doing, and there is a nice niche on my channel that do watch pretty much all of my videos, and you people know who you are, and I'm eternally grateful to you, so thanks for watching, guys, and you take care now.